The Red Mesa stretched across the horizon like a wall of fire, its towering cliffs painted in deep shades of rust and crimson as the sun climbed higher. Ana Valdez rode along the upper ridge, her horse moving steadily beneath her as if it knew every stone by heart. This land was not just familiar to her, was part of her. She could read its warnings in the wind, feel its moods in the shifting heat, and sense when something was wrong, long before danger showed itself. That morning, something was wrong. Ana reined in her horse and leaned forward, eyes narrowing as she studied the canyon floor below. Tracks cut across the dry Oreo, fresh, deliberate, and careless. No ranch hand would ride through that stretch, and no drifter would be foolish enough to travel openly beneath the mesa in daylight. Whoever made those tracks didn't understand this desert, or they thought themselves protected. Ana guided her horse down a narrow, hidden path carved into the rock. The descent was steep, but her mare handled it without hesitation. When Ana reached the canyon floor, she saw him. A man knelt beside the tracks, his back turned, studying the dirt with focused attention. He wore a dust-stained jacket, sturdy boots, and a wide-brimmed hat pulled low against the sun. When he shifted, metal glinted briefly at his chest. A badge. Ana dismounted without a sound and stepped closer. "You're tracking the wrong trail," she said. The man spun around, hand dropping instinctively toward his holster before he caught himself. His eyes were sharp and alert, the eyes of someone trained to expect trouble. "Federal Ranger Mateo Reyes," he said, straightening as he held up his badge. "This area is under investigation." Ana crossed her arms. "Then your information's outdated." Mateo frowned slightly. "Smugglers passed through here 2 nights ago." Ana shook her head. "They stopped using this route months back. Too exposed. Too easy to spot." Mateo glanced down at the tracks again, then back at her. "That contradicts my reports." "Your reports don't live here," Ana replied calmly. Silence stretched between them, broken only by the faint wind moving through the canyon. Mateo studied her confident stance, the way she didn't shift or look away, the quiet authority in her voice. "You know where they're moving now," he said. Ana met his gaze. "I do." Mateo hesitated. Rangers were trained to trust evidence, not strangers. But the desert wasn't a place where stubborn pride survived for long. "Then, I'd appreciate your help," he said. Ana swung back into her saddle. "Try to keep up." She rode forward, without waiting. After a brief pause, Mateo mounted his horse and followed, unaware that the path ahead would change far more than the fate of a single mission. The sun climbed higher as Ana led the way through the twisting canyon, her horse navigating the uneven ground as if it were second nature. Mateo followed closely, watching how she read the land, how she slowed where rocks loosened, how she chose shadow over speed, how her eyes constantly scanned ahead and behind. This was not guesswork. It was instinct sharpened by years of survival. "You ride like you expect trouble," Mateo said after a while. Ana didn't look back. "Out here, trouble doesn't announce itself." They crossed into a narrow wash where the walls pressed close on either side. Mateo dismounted briefly, kneeling to examine the ground. The tracks were clearer, now boot prints mixed with hoof marks, heavy enough to suggest cargo. "2 groups," he muttered. "One scouting ahead, one carrying." Ana nodded. "They test the route first. If it's clean, they move fast." Mateo stood, brushing dust from his hands. "You've been watching them a long time, long enough to know they won't stop unless someone does," she replied. As they continued, the heat became oppressive. Mateo offered his canteen, and Ana accepted without ceremony. Their fingers brushed briefly, and both noticed. Neither mentioned it. By mid-afternoon, they reached a high ridge overlooking a hidden canyon. Ana dismounted and crouched low, motioning for silence. Mateo followed her gaze. Below them, faint movement, flickered lanterns being shaded, horses being calmed, men moving with practiced efficiency. "There," Ana whispered. "That's their route." Mateo exhaled slowly. I need to call this in. They'll be gone by nightfall, Anna said. Backup won't reach this canyon in time. Mateo studied the scene below, jaw tight. The rules were clear: wait for support, follow protocol. But the desert didn't follow rules, and neither did smugglers. You're asking me to break procedure, he said. I'm asking you to stop them, Anna replied. Their eyes met, something unspoken passing between them. Mateo nodded once. Then we do it together. Anna's mouth curved into a small, fierce smile. Good. As the sun dipped lower, shadows stretched across the canyon. The desert was deciding something, and neither of them could turn back now. Night fell swiftly, the heat giving way to sharp cold. Anna and Mateo waited above the canyon, watching the smugglers prepare to move. Lanterns were extinguished one by one, replaced by quiet signals and whispered orders. Anna leaned close. When they move, they'll split. 2 riders north, cargo east. Mateo nodded. I'll take the cargo, then I'll cut off the riders. When the smugglers began to move, chaos followed. Anna rode hard, her horse leaping across narrow passes and loose stone. She cut off the northern riders, driving them back toward a dead end she'd known since childhood. Panic set in quickly when they realized escape was impossible. Below, Mateo charged into the cargo group, his voice cutting through the darkness. Federal Ranger, drop it now. Some ran, some fought, none got far. The canyon itself turned against them, tight walls, shifting gravel, no room to scatter. Within minutes, the smugglers were disarmed and bound, their operation dismantled beneath the open sky. As dawn crept across the mesa, Anna and Mateo sat beside a small fire. Exhaustion weighed heavily, but satisfaction lingered. You didn't hesitate, Mateo said. Not once. Anna stared into the flames. Hesitation gets you killed out here. Mateo nodded. You saved lives tonight. So did you. Silence settled, warm and comfortable. When Mateo reached for her hand, she didn't pull away. The capture spread quickly. Rangers arrived later that day, securing the canyon and escorting the prisoners away. Mateo filed reports, answered questions, and accepted quiet praise. But with success came orders. A new assignment, a new border. Anna returned to her routines, but the desert felt different, quieter, heavier. On his final morning, Mateo rode to the Valdez ranch. Anna met him by the fence, already knowing why he'd come. I don't want to leave like this, he said. Anna studied him. Then don't. Mateo hesitated, then removed his badge, placing it in her palm. I joined to protect places like this, not abandon them. Anna closed her fingers around the metal, then stay. Their kiss was slow, deliberate, filled with certainty. Months later, the Red Mesa stood protected by 2 watchful souls. Anna and Mateo worked together, guiding rangers, warning ranchers, and guarding the land they loved. Mateo no longer wore a badge, but his purpose had never been clearer. As the sun set behind the cliffs, he wrapped an arm around Anna. Funny how a smuggling route led me home, he said. Anna smiled. The desert always knows. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Western love stories.